What up, what up? Smelling good, yeah, but I'm not going to the appointment anymore because I'm so tired I can't even drive right now, so I'm just chilling. I moved it to next week. I don't want to be driving if I'm tired. Yeah, I'm too tired. No, either way, being too tired means you're too tired. You make bad decisions when you're too tired, so I don't even want to be out. So if I say it's a no, then it's a no. So zip your lips, stop trying to give me fake advice, and there you go. Sorry to be rude, but I guess you have to sometimes. Jesus, Murphy. Literally, man, chill. Yeah, man, like, don't be trying to give fake advice for no reason. Like, you don't think I thought about calling an Uber? You don't think I think about. No, I have a reason, so don't question my reasoning. Mind your own. And if you want to be kicked, you'll be kicked. Just let me know. I'll start kicking people, no problem. It's actually fun doing that, so just let me know. There you go. Alright, perfect. Let's get rid of Lynn. Fake account that says she cares. Doesn't give a rat's. Who's next? Oh, Jamie. Alright, let's get rid of Jamie. Perfect. Bye, Jamie. Who's next? Oh, yeah. There you go. Mary, thank you. This person next, trying to act like a real person, which is not. There you go. See, I call it out so easy, it's actually hilarious. D, thank you for the roses. It is actually hilarious, bro. Oh, now they're mad. They're like, do you work? Ah, like they don't know what to say. See you later. What do y'all give to for humans are sweet? What? Yeah, you're gone. Being a weirdo. Kim with the roses. Mary, thank you. Exactly. Well, it's the people that are crying like that are the people that are the problem here. The people that sit here and like they're on the other side of the screen, they're just watching and getting mad and making fake accounts. Those are like the people that do the same thing in public, do the same thing on the road, and it doesn't hurt for me to speak up. I don't really care. What the fuck? I'm not gonna keep my mouth shut for you. No, I'm gonna speak up. So if you have a problem, I'm gonna give it back to you. And if you're a fake account, you're gone. I don't feel sorry for them though. That's the thing. I don't feel sorry for people that continue to do bad for themselves. I feel sorry for people that are like trying to spread truth. Like honestly, a lot of good people. Like a lot of good people. There's a lot of people that get beat up, like Andrew Tate. There's some people that get beat up when all they're doing is trying to spread truth. So if you're like that, that's their problem. It's because society has a lot of weirdos in the world that are trying to protect themselves. But realistically, people that chirp you for one wrong with doing 100 rights, I was thinking about this earlier, that's the problem. If we actually had people like Andrew Tate running the world, though, I know people don't like him, but if we actually did, society would actually be better. Just because he's at least trying to be a good person. Most of the world isn't even trying to be a good person. They're trying to do bad. At least he's actually trying to do good. And I believe that. Yeah, Andrew Tate, Tate, all those guys. And if you guys don't agree, you can go too. Whoever doesn't agree with me is out. So bye, Joe. And Dallas girl, you're out too. Whoever doesn't agree with me, I don't want you here. Sorry to be so rude, but that's me. It's my life. Like, if you don't agree, you can say something intellectual. That makes it better. Girls, leave this man is so dangerous. Alright, reality bites. See, since I started talking about saying sorry and stuff, they made a fake account called Reality Bites. That's how embarrassing and obsessive you are. You're a joke, bro. You're a plain old joke. Like, realistically, you are. And then we got this person, Samantha. What's happening? She knows everything happening. Right? How long are you staying live? There's another one. Right? See, I call it out like nothing. And then guess what? Gives me a good, fresh breath of air. Calling it out and kicking it out gives a good, fresh breath of air. Because they know they're wrong, and I know they're wrong, so I'm winning. Sorry to say it. Sally, thank you. Karen, thank you. And then you get other people trying to act real, but they're fake. Block. See it? You guys see it too. Oh, I'm far from dangerous. I'm the most sweet guy there ever is in there, and it's called being real. People that are fake are the most dangerous people in the world. And we all know that. Everyone knows that. Because they don't even know what they're doing. They don't even know how to drive, they don't know how to look, they're just doing bad decisions because they don't even know. Those are danger people. But people that are real, we all get together, we know, we talk, like people know. So at the end of the day, you just keep being yourself. And we'll see what happens. Sally, thank you. Karen, thank you. Look, how'd you go from modeling to this? To what, better? To living way better? Yeah, amazing. To having magazines and documentaries come out on me? Oh, it's amazing. Thanks for asking. I got magazines, documentaries, people in Greece asking to come down. I'm doing fine, kicking my feet up, saying sorries, loving people. We're still hugging right after. Buddy wants to work with me, so don't you worry. I'm doing way better than you. Facts. Factual. Kelly with the roses, thank you. Anything weird, you're out. No, they do know my accomplishments. That's why they're saying it. Anyone that says stuff like that is jealous, guys. You guys know that, but you guys, some people in here that are saying that kind of know they're like that too, so they don't want to admit it. But you guys know the truth deep down. That's why it hurts to say it, because people are like, damn. You know, you guys know, man. I don't have to explain myself. Amanda, is this a fake account? You like Andrew Tate? Andrew Tate's the best guy ever. He's a fucking real person. Cobra Tate, baby. I love all of them. He's a fucking beauty, bro. He's actually doing real shit. But he has millions of dollars in Bugattis, and you're acting like you have an opinion on Andrew Tate? Don't act like the politics really care about you, because they don't. They care about power, not you. Trust me. So don't act like that. Amanda, thank you. You gotta prove yourself if you want an opinion like that. It's facts. CJ, Amanda, thank you. Exactly. What are you voting for? I don't vote. I'm my own prime minister. I'll be the prime minister myself. I don't need to vote. CJ, thank you. It's about power more than money. It's all about power, and money equals power. So everything Andrew Tate's saying is right. Like, we all know that. It's just people that are older that are scared to admit that Andrew Tate's right about a lot of things. That's just facts. That's just facts. Mary, thank you. Have a great day. And you too. Take care. Always been open-minded. I don't even know what you're talking about now. Marie, thank you. Hey, from Ohio, what's good? Tappers, thank you. Hey, Will from Paris, what's good? It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Hope you're having a good birthday. Prime Minister living off middle age. That's look at your bio. I mean, look at your username. I hate company, and your fake account. It says a lot about you. And you're actually taking my prime minister joke serious? That's hilarious, bro. That proves how much you look up to me. So zip it. No problem. Yeah, man, right? Pauline, thank you. Well, what it is, bro, is most people that don't know what they're doing, they try to use you as a test on me. Where's your wife? I don't know. Why are you looking for my wife? See ya. Hey, from West Virginia, what's good? I watched a good documentary about Andrew Tate. Listen, I'm not saying he's the best guy ever, but he's more real than a lot of people on social media. I'm not saying he's the best of the West, but I'm saying it's funny how people blame him for things that are happening in the world, and that's just not true. What he's actually trying to do is help men become men by like working out and doing good things. So how is that a bad person? Worse people are people doing nothing and chirping other people. You have a wife? That's none of your business. My wife's my wife. I don't have 350 wives. I got one wife I'm waiting for. Alright? So you can keep that to yourself. Does he have a podcast? No, he doesn't. Where was the documentary streamed? I think Sally. I don't know. Annie, thank you. He has books. Yeah, he's doing good things. People that are actually doing things are doing good things. People that aren't doing things are not doing anything. People that are actually trying to do better and better people, at least they're doing something. People that are sitting there and acting like they have a big voice, they're not doing anything. So it's just true. Like, if you want to do something with your life. Stop trying to. What did Tate say that you like? I like who he is as a person. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, it doesn't matter what he said. I'm not like you that I pick things that people say and pick things that people say bad. No, it's the person they are. It's that he's actually trying to do good things for himself, first off, and then trying to help other people. That's all it is. It's not about what he says and doesn't say. I'm not petty like that. I'm not 2 years old. Carol, thank you. Lucy, thank you. There we go. Like, 100%. Not everyone's doing the best they can. Not everyone. Some people are doing the worst they can. Pretty date, Carol. Thank you for the roses. I love being a teacher and having a big influence in children's lives. Yeah, you're a good person then. Someone that's doing good for society is a good person. Someone that's trying to help people is a good person. Carol, thank you. Diane, thank you. Not everyone, no. Definitely not. Yeah. Someone that's doing something that and they're trying to do good things and help people, that is a good person. Someone that isn't doing anything but trying to steal from people, pick on people, like that's not obviously a good person. Someone that's actually doing something, like going to school, helping people, doing things, that's a good person. They wake up every day to do something good. So that's just obvious. You know? Do you need a hug? No, you need to be blocked. Carol, thank you. Right? That's just common sense though. But I get why you might not think that because you're getting manipulated by bad people every single day. Every day, you're getting manipulated by bad people. So keep staying true to yourself. Keep staying true to yourself. Carol, thank you. Common sense isn't common. Well, it is if you're just common, but if you listen to like other people and stuff all the time, then you're not common. So it clouds common sense. But when you're just common, like yourself, then that's a common person. Like that's not a common person. It's a common attitude because that's real. That's who you are. But it's because you're yourself. You know what is right and wrong when you're sitting there with yourself. Like you do. You know that. You know what's the truth. You know what's right and wrong. You know this. You know that. So I wouldn't worry too much about what other people think of you and worry about yourself. Oh, I never heard of it. How's the weather? Well, Scotland is sunny for a change. Um, the weather's good, bro. It's raining though, but I like it. It's right. You guys took our sun. Now we got the rain here in Canada. I have common sense and a strong sense. Nice. I'm loving the rock and roll pick. Thank you. You're so handsome. Thank you. When you leaving for ultra, I'm not going anymore. I already said that. No rain here. Carol, thank you so much for the roses. It's cold. Nice. French? No. I don't speak French. Carol, thank you. Tappers, thank you. Raining in Ohio. Watching you is like having constant sunshine. Oh, thanks, bud. Thanks, wee man. Hearing your comment is the same thing. Thanks for the support. Carol with the 500 roses. Thank you. How are you? Good. How are you? One thing I've learned from you is to stop worrying about what someone else is doing. One thing I've learned from you is to stop worrying what someone else is doing. Yeah. Of course, you know, it's hard when you have like a business and a job and you're trying to do things and you're trying to make people happy and you're trying to help people. It can be hard, but it's not hard when you realize that you just gotta stay true to yourself. Like, you can help people, you can be a good person, you can do all this, but at the end of the day, what matters more than anything is you. So you have to take care of yourself first. So you don't feel bad for things you do unless you feel bad about it. Don't let other people put that on you, and then you get her done, you know? And then that's a good thing. Oh, thank you, Brandy. Appreciate it. Thanks, Brandy. That means a lot. Cheen, thank you. Jen, thank you. I wake up, try to be. You're a very soft, special boy. Oh, thank you, guys. Now I'm getting a lot of love. See, that's the thing. Like, I'm a loving guy, but I get a lot of hate. But I realize that it's not me that gets the hate. It's the world that gets the hate. So I understand. I know every single one of you guys get hate every day for no reason. That's just how life is. There's a lot of hateful people, but we gotta just focus on ourselves. So like, this is my live, let's say. I'm focusing on myself. If I don't like something you say, that doesn't mean you try to bring me down, or you try to go to the Discord and say, oh, Will said this, Will did this, Will blocked me. Get over your own crap and move on. I'm not here for you, I'm here for me. So stop going all over me. I don't want to say like mean words, but like, it's like, come on, man. Like, have some respect. And I'm here to do me, and that's it. And if you enjoy my company, I appreciate that like a lot. But if you don't enjoy my company, then leave me alone. Why are you trying to change me? You know what I mean? That's all. So I don't put up with that anymore because I learned. Sadly, I had to go through shit to learn. But at the end of the day, the only person that knows your truth is God. I made a mistake last night that I felt bad about, but guess what? I fixed it. We fixed it. They helped me. They forgave me. They did this. We did this. I'm grateful for that. I would never do that again. Blah, blah, blah. I learned. And that's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, only God will, no person's going to tell you you're good, you're okay. It is only person at the end of the day, even though it can be tough, is God. So I would just focus on that, man. Focus on that. We don't like to believe it, but it's true. Hey, what's up, RJ? Hosanna, thank you, and thank you. Yeah, it's not even about, like, I don't like when people say you're beautiful, don't worry. Like, I get it, but, like, don't be so superficial, too. Like, treat everyone like humans, bro. Have some be human, bro. Doesn't matter how beautiful you are, it doesn't matter all that thing you guys think. Be a human, bro. You know? That's all. You don't need to act like a god or this is your thing. Just be a human. Have you ever listened to Tucker Carlson podcast? Of course, Tucker Carlson's awesome, bro. Yeah, he's a great guy, to be honest with you. But like, obviously, there's things with everyone I don't like, right? Like, there's things I like and don't like. Nobody's perfect. Like, there's always, but yeah. What are you talking about? But yeah, Tucker, yeah, he's good. Like, that's why I'm not saying I'm right or left or whatever. Like, I don't know. I think both are amazing. I think there's good and bad everywhere. I think picking sides is the problem with society as well. I think you should literally just love everybody and try to make your life better. How do we make our lives better? Loving our neighbor, loving the person across the street. So just choosing to love yourself, be happy, move forward. Respect what people think or do, whatever. You know, try to make things better. But people always complain about money this, energy this. Stop. Like, we have unlimited money. Money is printable. It's like nothing. All that money equals is time and work. So it's just people being lazy at the end of the day. Um, so mind your own business. Fiend for yourself. Love yourself. Follow God. Don't be a hurtful person or you're going to get punished by God. That's just straight up. Yeah, man. Like, that's how it is. We all know that. Like, when you're a hurtful person, you get punished. Like, you know that. You feel that. When you hurt other people, you literally feel it. You know? So, I would, wait, it's good material. The company also gives them mental health and helps communities. Oh, I didn't know that, Robert. Or, not Robert, sorry. RJ. That's cool. Kimmy, thank you. No, it doesn't matter, not a good feeling. You guys downplay everything. That's why you're down. Don't be downplaying things. It's real. You like it or not, you know exactly what the truth is, so be like that. Don't be like downplaying stuff. Don't be like thinking like you're gonna waste your whole life thinking. Stand on your ground. Know your truth. Sorry, I only speak English. Materialistic is not important. We work hard to enjoy the fruits of our labor. Diane, thank you. Yeah, comfort is a great brand supports. That's sick. Thanks for letting me know. Know your truth and live your truth. Exactly. And if you're wrong, you still will. If you're wrong, you will still be right because you're never wrong for listening to yourself. Like you're never wrong for listening to yourself. Ever. Ever. That's like the right thing to do. Even if there's wrong in the way, you're never wrong at the end of the day because it led you something to right. But if you never believe in yourself, you'll always be wrong. You'll always be wrong if you never believe in yourself. Ever. You will always be wrong to the point you're picked on. And people will just be like, oh, like, you don't even know what you're doing. But you do. So why are you giving people that power instead of just being yourself? Right? Like, just be yourself. I know it's lonely. I understand. But, like, it's better to be lonely and talk to yourself than, you know? I only know you from a mutual leading me to your page. She has a massive crush. Yeah, I don't really care how you know me, to be honest. But you don't follow me, so I'm going to mute you. Sorry, not sorry. And you can always correct your mistakes. You can always correct your mistakes. Even if you're in the worst scenario ever, you can correct your mistakes. What I'm trying to say is at the end of the day, God is the truth. Like at the end of the day, when you are literally facing your biggest fear, guess what's in between you and that fear? God. Like in between is that feeling of life saying, do this, don't do this, do this, don't do this. Like that's the only thing guiding you. So whatever fear you really have, it doesn't matter because it's not even true. You know, what matters is like right now how you feel. Even AI says truth talks only. But it's probably because I said true probably 1,000 times. But Hosanna, thank you. Mary, thank you. I'm just trying to say that the best I've ever felt is when I trust myself. The worst I've ever felt was when I didn't trust myself. Like, there would be points that people would think I'm crazy for trusting myself. They would say, why isn't he scared? Why isn't he scared of 10 guys acting like a gang on the side of the road while I have my head down doing exactly what I want to do? Guess who was more scared? Those 10 guys. So I would walk into places and not give a F, and nothing bad has ever happened to me because I literally know the power of God is so big. Like, no one can beat it. And I go to God because at the end of it, it is that. It's not delusion, it's not luck, it's proven. Like, I've lived it. And like, and even if I'm wrong, I'm still living my life that way no matter what. Like, no matter what, I'm still living my life that way because I came to the conclusion that that's how I want to live my life. So that's why I say, if you like it, don't like it. The reason why I get so mad though is because I love people. So I want to be whatever, I want people to learn, get whatever. But like, at the same time, I can't be like that moving forward because it's actually making me drink. It's making me do bad things because I'm not trusting myself. When I trust myself, I don't do things like that. I trust myself. But all like that yelling on the live was all doubt. It was all doubting, thinking that they're out to get me. But when I know my truth, I know that's not true. So I don't do things like that. Right? The only reason why everything I say is true is because the truth feels good. It gives you a fresh breath of air. But when you don't have truth, it suffocates you. So, like, every excuse that you say and every lie that you're saying, even to yourself, is suffocating you. Even if the truth hurts more than life, it will still feel better than lying. So I wouldn't be so worried about not being truthful. I get your fears, but nobody's perfect. You know how many people are going live every day making a fool of themselves? Still nobody cares. Nobody cares at the end of the day. Like, if you really think about it, there's people going doing the worst of the worst. Life still moves on. Life still moves on. Nobody cares. So just like keep moving. But like, I get it, right? It's tough. There's always going to be doubt, but I guess I would just like, for us to have a better standing, and even if it's not true, I would say at the end of the day, you can't control anything. You can only control how you feel right now. You can't control your past, you can't control the future, you can't control other people's life. So I would just say at the end of the day, just look at worry is the devil and look at feeling good as God and just keep working on yourself. And even if the worst thing happens and your past eats you alive or your future doesn't come true, at least you're living good. At least you're living good. Don't you agree? At least you're, and that probably will say a lot. That's probably the most work you're ever going to do is feeling good for yourself every day. Like, that's probably the best work you can do for yourself if you really think about it. You can control your future, but you can't control your future. Because I can't control if God's going to say, tomorrow is your last day, William. Even if God says in 5 minutes, my last day, is like, there, you can't control your whole future because things happen, you know? Things just happen. Like, you don't know exactly when you're going to pass away. You don't know any of that. So you can't say you can control your future because you're lying. You're lying. You're trying to gain a better understanding for your anxiety, but it's not even, it's actually making you more anxious thinking that you think you can control your future, to be honest with you. My aunt says it to me like, God laughs when we make plans. When you make plans, God laughs. Because he doesn't believe that. He's like, you really think you're going to be able to know this? Like, at the end of the day, you can see how the rat race is running. You can see the rat race running, and God's laughing at the end of the day, you know? Bonnie, thank you. It's not going to be easy, but nothing's easy if you really think about it. Like, hiding's not easy. Trying to be perfect's not easy. Following God's not easy. Going for a run is not easy. Going to the gym is not easy. Like, nothing is easy. So, what makes you feel the best when you're going through all of that? Like, I would say belief and trust and faith. And that's all from God, right? But even faith without love and all those other words, you gotta have all those too, and that's what God wants for us, is to enjoy where we are right now. Enjoy where you are right now. Enjoy life. Enjoy the fresh air. Enjoy how you can see with your eyes. There's people that are blind and they can't even see. And they're still happier because they're living their life. So, like, enjoy the little things that we have. Enjoy being like, the more we're worried, the more you're going to one day regret worrying your whole life. Because I know for me, when I'm starting to feel alive, I look back and say, Will, why did you worry for years and years and years? For what? Nothing. Nothing. But I just did it because I thought I had to be, in quotations, safe. You're never going to be safe worrying. You're hanging out with the devil when you're worrying. You guys are chilling, having a smoke together. It's a water of good energy. Yeah, bro. Waste. Okay, I was like, what? Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. That's the thing, it's a waste of energy. What's the best advice you take into heart? My own advice. I've been to therapy, I've been to doctors, I've talked to my dad, my mom, this person, rich people, and the best advice I've ever given myself was my own advice. And you know what's scary? A lot of the people that when I really be myself and snap and say, no, this is my truth, a lot of people look at me like, wow, you're very smart. And they want to learn from me. And I don't really like that because I'm here trying to get help and I'm helping them. So at the end of the day, my best advice is me and it's looking to God. I still talk to people, get help, do my thing. But like at the end of the day, the best advice I've ever given myself and the more real I've ever felt is when I'm just being with, like, listening to my own. But it's scary because sometimes you don't want to listen to your own because you're like, what if I'm wrong? But that is not good, eh? Like, I swear, you can think that sometimes, but like to really think that is not okay. Like, you have to trust even the bad decisions you made. In quotations, the bad decisions. Why I say that is because you don't even know if they're bad decisions. That was probably a lead up to maybe something greater. This was this was this. So I would literally just trust who you are. Hey. Because I've been consumed of getting delusional because of the what ifs. What if this happens? What if this happens? Wait, did I do this? Wait, what? Wait, what? And those have made me actually worse. Those have made me actually believe nothing. Imagine believing nothing. It's exactly what it said. Like, when you believe in matter and you know like what is real and how you feel, that is better than living through not knowing. You know? Yeah. And at the end of the day, this is what I mean. At the end of the day, even when you're getting help, you're going to want to do what you want to do. Like, when your life is to an end, doesn't matter when, doesn't matter if you're 20, if you're 30, if you're 40, if you're 50, if you're 60, if you're 70, you're going to want to do what you want to do. You're going to want to know you. Trust yourself. Yeah, right? And that's what I learned. It's like, life is a game. Sometimes you lead, sometimes you follow. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, I think, like, Just trust yourself. I don't think you should dance in life, to be honest with you. I think you should literally just be yourself. I think like the worry about the back and forth, move this, follow this, maybe I'm the like all that can kind of take up a lot. If you live to live, yeah, life goes fast. Exactly. What do you want to do the most? What lights you up today? Being myself. Like, I think the number one thing is I canceled my appointment. I can worry about my health, but at the end of the day, I'm not that worried about it. I got it checked twice. I moved it to a week. So just trusting myself, because I could have went out on the road, drove, I could have yelled at someone, I could have got like these are things that myself is saying, no, Will, you're tired, bro. So chill out. And I think the best feeling for me is trusting myself. I'm not saying I'm right though. That could have been the worst decision of my life. That could have you should have got it checked a week earlier. I have no idea, right? But I'm also just learning to trust myself, and it's sad kinda, I guess you can say, but I'll die for trusting myself. Like I'm okay with dying that way, to be honest with you. Like that's how I wanna live. Like that's how I wanna feel. You know? Not easy, but it's the way I wanna live. Like I don't wanna live this what if life anymore, and like the more I do all that, the worse it gets. Yeah, it was exactly final decision, and yeah, and if worse comes to worse and I'm worried about something and I really want to go get help or like go get checked, I will go to Emerge. Like I will do what I have to do, right? But like to be living off of fear is deep down when you're fine, but you're still living off of fear because of the what ifs. And that's making you not believe God. That's making you worry all day, every day, instead of just trusting yourself. Tracy, thank you. You know, fear robs you of now, not even today. Fear robs you of now. Like, I want people to say now more often. Like, I want people to get in the now because it's so much more special than your scheduled days. You have to think now, now. Okay, so if you need to make a decision now and go to Emerge, you go now to Emerge. Like you do, but live in the now. You know? Because when you're not doing that, you're actually like worse. Like you're slowly not even living life, dude. And you're not recognizing God and everything. And it's just like sadder when that like you'll always look back and regret. You'll always be like, damn, what could I have done better? Because you've never lived in the now. You were always thinking, what could be better? What could I have done? You know why you think that? Because you've never done. You've always worried. So you're just, yeah, that's why you regret and stuff. And you have your own life, so don't try to be like anyone else. You have your own life. So that's why someone said, how do you visualize success? That leads me to my next point. Success is you. It's you. It's nothing else but you. It doesn't matter about nothing. It's literally you. Whatever that is. Like you. Not what you see, it's you. It's you. After I just said that, go watch Success Pod or Make It Great podcast with that Robert guy from Dragon's Den. He talks about that, and you'll know. And my success, you can say this is success for me, but then some people would say it's not success. So like that, it's all up for grabs. Some people would even say Brad Pitt's success is not success because I would never want a life like Brad Pitt. So like it doesn't matter. Success is literally only for you. Like, it's whatever that means to you. And that could be anything, but it's going to be deep and sad. It's not going to be like success isn't something you like love so much that you don't cry over it. No, when you really think, what's my success? It's deep and sad. It's hard. It's not easy. But that's what makes it great. Right? Success is living a peaceful life. If that's for you, maybe the dirt biker's success is driving 300 on his dirt bike doing backflips. It doesn't matter. There's no, you can't tell me what success is. I can't tell you what success is because it's personal. It's personal to you. I like peace, don't we all? Even the dirt biker likes peace. Peace going fast. Going fast makes him peaceful. But it's just, it's more, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it changes to like, exactly. Like, I'd say success is following God. Not thinking like what you think, though. Following you is success. Not being like, oh, I have to go to church every Sunday. No, you don't. Just be you. That's what God wants you to do. Just be you. He forgives everybody, so even when you do bad, He forgives you. But you're still gonna pay the price. You're still gonna feel that hurt. So, whatever that is, what does following God look like to you? I would say, like I said, just being yourself and not going against yourself. So if you feel like it's bad to sexualize everybody, then maybe try to get over that on your timing. If you feel like whatever you have your own relationship and conversations with what's good and bad and what's, so like you're gonna it's never gonna be like finally I made it. You never are gonna make it. Even that guy on Shark Tank, he said he never feels like he made it because he'll never actually make it. But I think the best making it part is just like someone said too, like for me, being like super peaceful with God and being able to be like, damn, like I love this presence. I love to sit where I am and do what I do. And I love how I feel. I think that's like a definition of like, I made it. But you're always gonna want more. You're always gonna look for like that's like human life too. Thank you. Yeah, learning is to silence your negative, but if you have to be negative, be negative. Like if you have to curse, curse. If you have to, I would rather you curse in the shower than a, go and make mistakes and hurt someone by accident. So like, if you have to curse, curse. If you have to, like, be real to yourself, but just that's the fight. That's you getting to the peace that you need to get to. So like, just know that when you're going through your stuff, when you're alone, that is all meant to be. Like, that's all a part of that's what God wants for you, you know? And yeah, you're never going to feel fully content though. Like, there's just no such thing. Like, when you look deep at a microscope, let's say atoms are constantly creating. So, like, what we're made of is constantly moving to something else to create, to not create, but to, like, yeah, to gain. So, like, no matter what, you will never just sit there and be like, finally, there's no stress, the only time you'll have that is when you're with God. And that's why we have to love life, love the fight, love all of this, Feel what you need and feel and don't hide. Exactly. Honesty with yourself is the best medicine. 100%, man. 100%. And people hate honesty until, like, I have people in my own family hate honesty. I speak up to them, they fucking laugh. And I'm like, really? You thought that was funny? Because they can't handle the truth, but they don't know how to handle it. But at least if you can't handle the truth, don't cut other people down for being truthful. That's the last thing you want to do is cut other people. Like, you gotta come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, because it's just not nice. That's the thing. And then they blame you for not being nice because you spoke up for the truth. Oh, he's mean. He's got a problem. He's got schizophrenia. He's got this. He's got this. Trust me, I've heard it all. But you know what makes me so strong is I know who I am. No matter what people try to label me, and I'll get help, I'll do all of it, but deep, deep down, I know who I really am. Even through my mistakes, I know who I really am. And it's facts. So, like, it doesn't matter, right? And it's not even being intelligent, because I hate that, like, we use that word. But at the end of the day, yeah, intellect it matters. Like, if you can't try to get intellectual and know things, then you're not accepting something. Like, if you're not looking for the truth, trying to be intellectual, smart, honest, then there's something you're hiding. There's something that you don't want to face, and you're doing everything you can for the world to see you this way, even though you will never be that way. Like, we all see who you really are, and your wife doesn't even love you. Like, she loves you, but she just likes being around you once in a while. But deep down, she doesn't really look up to you. In ways she does, but it's not fulfillment. And I see that from a mile away. I don't know if I'm a goddamn genius, but I'm starting to think so, to be honest with you. Just because I'll be proving it every frickin' day. When I speak up, I prove that. Being in touch with yourself will always show you who you are. Yeah, and it's like, have conversations with yourself. So if you feel like you're in an uncomfortable household, just leave. Go for a drive. Go for a walk. Talk to yourself. If people look at you like you're crazy, keep being crazy. Keep talking to yourself. Let people call you any name you want because they don't really care. So just live your own life. Like, seriously. Don't try to prove to anybody. Unless you have to prove to... There's no proving. The only time you have to stand up to someone is if you're walking through a door and they're standing in front of the door and you're like, can you please move? Thank you. Okay. And then they still look at you with three heads like you're a rude person. What a weirdo. I don't bug people like that. Why would I do that? You're asking for harm. You're asking for hurt. You're asking for... I saw one guy on live videotaping his neighbor across the street and I'm like, dude, you're crazy. Just because the guy had problems or something, he's videotaping him all day, making fun of this guy across the street. I'm like, dude, this is the most embarrassing chat I've ever seen in my life. Leave people alone. That's what puts people in jail. When you do things like that and pick on people and try to, like, whatever, that's what makes people freak out because you're harassing them. You videotaping them all day is harassment. Straight up. But it's because they have some problem they can't get over, so they're obsessing over the fact that they can feel something from that person. So it's like, who's really in the wrong right now? I don't care what that guy did to you. You are wrong for videotaping somebody all day like you're the fucking police or something. If there's a real problem, go help it. Go fix it. Go leave the person alone. That's the best thing to do. Do you believe you have to repent of your sins? Yeah, 100%. It's the hardest thing to do, but yeah. There was like times like I felt Jesus so hard, and Jesus on the left side, like he's where my heart is, and like I'll be looking and almost going delusional because it's so deep. And that delusion, that feeling of that's repent. So don't be scared. Just sit down and let it happen. And it is unreal. Like literally exactly how it said. It is unreal, bro. Like it is. Like obviously it sketches me out too sometimes. Um because it's so like it said, it feels unreal because it's so real. It's almost like you see atoms. Like it's almost like if you look deep enough, you can literally see almost what we are made of. That's how deep it is. And people will call you crazy and stuff, but like you can call me whatever you want, you can drug me up, you can throw me away. I still will believe my truth. Like no matter what you do, I will always believe my truth. Like no matter what. Like I can't get rid of that. Are you kidding me? There's just not gonna happen. It's just not me. Do you feel like you want to stay in that feeling when that happens? Yeah, but I miss life when that happens. So when I'm really feeling God's presence, I'm like, holy shit, like get me back to normal. Because it's so deep. And it's like a floating feeling for the rest of your life. It's like peaceful feeling for the rest of existence. Sandra, thank you. Yeah, it's super interesting, thank you. No, it's pretty unreal. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, like we all know that there's truth in that, but a lot of people don't want to accept that. Does it feel like love? Yeah, it feels like love. It feels like butterflies. It feels like little diamonds dancing. It feels like love. It feels like it's all of that. Laura, thank you. I would say like peace. Yeah, peace is probably the best word. Because peace, even if there's like bad going around you, peace is like the best because it's just. But like after you're too peaceful, you want to go back to craziness, and that's what I want you guys to realize too. That life is like so beautiful. Like I know we want to go see God. I know we want, but I'm telling you, even if you're going through a hard time, love your life because life is awesome. Like we get to feel, we get to move, we get to feel hurt. As much as you might think it sucks, just trust that life is awesome, bro. It is. Like it's okay to go into the craziness because the craziness is what makes us who we are too as humans. You know, like us humans are crazy a bit. We go through but I trust me, like when you're just say you're on your deathbed, the only thing you want is life again. Even if you're the most peaceful person, I didn't say you don't have to prove something in real life. You have to prove to yourself that you love life. That's what I just said. You have to prove to yourself that you have to love life. You don't have to prove. Who are you proving to? Your daddy? No. There's no proving anything. I don't believe so. Whatever you believe, that's you, but this is my belief, so don't tell me my belief's not true. You know? Do you feel at peace in your heart and your mind or both? Um, I think I think like, yeah, I think like I can, but I think like there's so much I want to do still on this earth. So I don't want to, I still have to hurt. Like, I have to hurt. Like, God is telling me, like, no matter what, you have to go through things. You have to feel hurt like everyone else in the world is feeling hurt. And you gotta show people that you can get over hurt and that you can do good, you know? So I have a. Can you tell me why you feel so much of a draw to social media? That's a good question. I feel like it's my calling. Like, I think like if I just went to landscaping right now or doing anything else, I don't think that's my calling right now. So I think like talking to people and like being with people is like a little bit of my calling. So maybe it won't be social media in the future. I'm not too sure. But as of right now, it is my calling. It's not even as being addicted though, because I could go do whatever I want. I can go party and be addicted to partying. I can go hang out with Alex all day and be addicted to, like, there's other things I would do, but it's just a commitment. And I committed to social media. So this has been my commitment until I feel like it's done. And I obviously haven't felt like that yet. So there's more I want to do. So yeah, that's basically it. So you understand why we're drawn to you. Yeah, for sure. Um, yeah. Sometimes I think like there's some people that need money. We all need money in life. Everyone needs money. So just like you go to a job and work for your boss that doesn't even care about you, low key, that's your money that you're making. That's your small life that you have to do that you're obviously depressed about because you're going on a 25-year-old's life saying that you need money, which is just embarrassing for you. You probably have a gross sink, you know? Like, it's just true. But money, we all need money, of course. It's also my job. If there was no such thing as money, I'd be flying around and do, like, we need money for balance. So of course. I don't get the point there. That's why it ticks me off, because there's no point in what you're saying. Um, you know, our job definitely doesn't care because exactly we go do things for money because we need that. Like if there was no such thing as money, we wouldn't care about working or doing anything. Would I still talk to people? Of course. Honestly, you can ask my dad. My personality since I was young was trying to reach out to people on social media. I just love people. It helps me learn. It helps me grow, you know? All that stuff. Oh, frick. What's up, buddy? Not much. How's work? What? Oh, I thought you were done. I guess it's only one, frick. Yeah, money pays the bills, but I would never look at money like that. Like, that makes me sad for people that they think they have to pay the bills. Like, work for a career, work for success. Like, don't think about, like, why are you downplaying that so hard? You think bosses think like that at their job? No. They think about security, they think about success, they think about what they want to do, not just getting by. That's so small. But I get that is a thing for some people, but I wouldn't look at your whole life as that. I would try to work for something bigger and better. What is this guy? Flame light? That's sick.
Yeah, I don't know. Someone sent me.
Damn. I'll be back if you can. Yeah, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not cutting people down if they live paycheck, because that's actually like whatever you want to do, you do. So, like, my dad loves living paycheck. He loves going on to dinners, loves going to hockey. Like, that's his life. Like, I don't cut that down. I'm just saying, like, yeah, I would look for it. But my dad also is looking for something bigger, too. He would love to open up a cafe with me, and there's things we want as well, and we're working on. Morning, Rushna. It's good, Almeida. Almeida. Yeah, but what I'm saying is don't have a mindset, JJ, if you have no choice. Because you always have a choice. If you want to work overtime and figure out how you can start something, you do that. That's your choice. You don't judge yourself on, you don't complain about stuff. Diane, thank you. What's up, what's up? I never have extra money to do things. I literally work just... Yeah, I don't know. That makes you happy, I guess, because you're doing it and you're still living. Like, you're still doing it. So that obviously gives you a satisfaction a bit. And that's okay. That's good. It's whatever you're doing to make you happy, you know? Stacy, thank you for the squirrel. I know. Especially you gotta drive. That's the important thing, man. Love hearing PJ say he enjoyed driving today. Yeah, he loves it. And it's good being with him. Mindset is so important. Yeah, but it's not about like setting your mind, it's about working through things. Like if you feel negative, work to feel positive. If you feel overweight, go for a walk, go for a run.
But that's still having a strong mind.
That's
You need the mind
but you have to
go on.
make a strong mind. You don't just sit on a good mindset. You have to work through that. Do you know Andrew Tate? Yeah.
You look at Andy.
Good old Andy. My dad said.
I like some of the things he says.
Yeah. You know.
Like some of his points I like, some I don't.
Me too.
But it's like I'm like that with a lot of people. So
Same.
not wrong,
I'm waiting for food right now. I got meatballs and pasta. The one thing I will never understand, I don't admire Andrew Tate. There's things I like about him. But like, I don't admire you, JJ, for saying that people are misogynist. Like people that call people misogynist and stuff, I kind of think that's weird as well. I think two wrongs don't make a right, to be honest. And I can tell just by looking at your page that you're kind of like that, like hurt by men or something. I don't know, but I can see that. I don't think he's a misogynist. I think he has views, and if there's some girls that like those views, and there's some girls that don't like those views. That's what I think. So if you don't like those views, why are you picking on people? Let them live their life. Go like what you like. Diane, thank you. Like, there's some women that like to be treated like a princess, and there's some women that want to be a little bit more of, they want to do other things. Like, there's differences, you know? Diane, thank you for the roses. Toppers, thank you. Yeah, just don't watch his content. But I'm telling you, there's not one person I admire to the point that I'm not myself. Like, why would you be like that? We're all right and wrong in different ways. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, why are you trying to change people? You know, like, if you're here to, like, you think you saw good in me and you're trying to change who I am, like, that's your problem, you know? And it's like, let people be who they are. Is Andrew Tate going around and doing mass shootings or something? No. There's nothing bad happen. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, let people be. Like, don't be so hateful. Stacy, thank you. You know what I mean? Like, it's insane that we're trying to change people and stuff. No, he's not even doing that either, though. He's not doing mass scrapings. Every single girl that's came out to talk about him said that he's never done that. So until you can show me real evidence of someone saying that, it's not true. And until I really see the truth, I'm not going to believe that. Yo, thank you. Because everything I've saw is not like that. He's still here. If he was doing mass scrapings, he'd be in prison right now for the rest of his life. Just saying. So I feel sorry for you that you're so like that. Like, to be honest, I feel sorry for you that you're throwing things at people. You're so hateful like that. I literally feel sorry for you. No word of a lie. Just saying. I don't know. Like, let me check something. Yeah, like, you know what was going on last night. So why are you engaging in things that are, you know what I mean? Like, be real with it. You know? So I don't know what you're trying to do here and cut people down, but it's not good. Sharon, thank you. Right? I could say the same thing. Oh, it's weird that a 50-year-old is talking to a 25-year-old and loving him. I say the exact same thing. So at the end of the day, you're just being hateful towards life, and that's not fair to anybody. Literally. But I don't say things like that. I move on from things like that. I don't have a hateful heart. I don't sit there and hurt people. I don't do that because I don't think that's right at all. At all. Okay, I get what you're saying, but you don't have to listen to him. Like, I can say that people that are feminists, let's say, are being hateful towards people that have views like other people do. So all I'm saying is, like, let it go. Why not just let that go? Why not just let someone be them? Like, if I like Andrew Tate because he can throw a football really good, and that's what I like about him, like, why not just let that be? I don't know. I don't know. You know? Or why does it have to be like, Michael Jackson had some accusations, but I don't like any of Michael Jackson's music now? No, I loved how Michael Jackson's music made me feel. It was so upbeat, so good. So we don't have to just like diminish everyone for making whatever it is. You just can't, like, I don't know. Like, you can if you want, but I think you're gonna end up hating the whole world because I think you're gonna realize that nobody's perfect. You know? So it's like, I don't know. Where's the winning in that? Where's the good feeling in that? I want to say like it hurts me for like having this conversation, but at the same time, I think it's actually good because I think, um, I think we're just having a conversation, and I think that is good. And I appreciate you, JJ, for having questions. I actually do appreciate it. Instead of talking behind my back or whatever, I don't know if you do, you probably still do, but at least you're coming here and asking questions. So I honestly think that's productive. No, I do, JJ. I have no hate towards you at all, at all, at all. But I know who you are, and I have so many different fans. I got fans that are totally right and totally left, and I'm like right in the middle. But I just want you guys to know that I agree with so many points that you guys have, and that's why I'm giving you the time of day. Like, I wouldn't be talking to you right now if I didn't respect you in any way. And I hope you know that. I hope you know that because, I can't force you what to know, but I really hope you know that I still respect you and I'm doing this out of respect. Um, but because I know people are hard on their beliefs and stuff, but I'm only looking for what we're all looking for is all right, thanks, JJ. I appreciate it. Um, I don't know. Sometimes you don't know, right? You think, oh, maybe someone's mad at me for something, or I have no idea, and that's okay too. But it's nice to know. Well, your open mindedness is one of the reasons you're a great creator. Oh, thank you. Yeah, because I'm literally right in the middle of like, I agree with everyone. Like, I agree that if we want to be really like diabolical, like straight up, I would say like yes, I think the right's way too much in their own ways, and I think the left is way too much the other way. So I think why wouldn't we go in the middle? Because we obviously know there's right and wrong with both. And to be honest, I'm going to be honest, JJ, 1,000%. There are things about Andrew Tate, no word of lie, like you just said, misogynist and all that stuff. I'm not even just saying this. I 100% agree with some of the things he says is absolutely absurd. But that's why I don't pay too much close attention because I know it's so absurd. Like he says girls can't catch a football. Like there's girls that would knock Andrew Tate out. So like I understand, but like I don't want you to be hateful for that. That's all. Just like you don't want me to be hateful for things, I guess. But I'm eating my pasta one sec. Yeah, it'd be a better world if everyone left God for the judging. The only thing with that is there's people that were with God that have had priests grape them. There's people that had priests do that. So, but that's why I was asking what you liked because that's all I know about him. Okay, I agree, but the only thing I like is that he pushes like athletics and like he pushes like being strong and stuff and I like some of that, but I also don't agree with a lot of the things he says. I think people want to be treated as a human and not a girl, a boy, a manager, a social media creator. I think people want to be treated as a human being, and I get why. Like, right? I get why there's so many girl CEOs now that are working so hard and um, are because they're like, this is ridiculous. People saying I can't make my own. Like, you're putting me in a box. Like, I have to be with this guy only for my own self worth. I don't agree with that. I think that's just a horrible feeling. You know what I mean? Um, I get what that feeling is, and I hate that stuff. So I agree with you in so many ways. That's why I'm practicing too. I'm trying to have better real talks without like saying like, "Oh, I'm mad" and all this stuff. But I'm glad you're still here and we're talking. And we can talk more about it too. Um, and I'll send you a DM and we can talk more about it as well. Yeah, because I would love to talk more as well with a lot of you as well.
I think that's a respectful thing to do as well, and you know we can. So I appreciate it. I really do. Um, I'm here to build love and not hate. Muffled. Okay, I'm gonna go on this phone, guys, because this phone's gonna die. So I'm gonna go on the other phone. So I'll be back. Yeah. Hey. What up, what up? But yeah, what I'm learning is some of your most fears will make your fears come true because you're thinking about it so much that you start hurting other people. So like, try to fight through those fears by just not going towards people and letting your life play out for how it should play out. Don't try to hurt people. Don't try to throw people under the bus. Just be you, okay? Bolognese, well, rosé with meatball. So good. That's like my favorite place down the road. Johnny Rocco's or Little Italy's, I forget. It was so good. No, I never use a spoon, no. Imagine I'm like eating dinner and I pull a towel out of my bag. Like normal people have like napkins. I pull a huge towel. I'm like, take off, like, I got like stuff all over my face. That would be hilarious, bro. Do you ever put Parmesan? Yeah, for sure. But I don't want to make it. I want to order it. Bonnie, thank you. Yeah, whatever is easier and I want to do, I'm going to do until I think I should do something else. Whatever is more beneficial to me, that's what I'm going to do. Duh. Toppers, thank you. You know though? Well, I don't know, it's not rocket science. But I think a lot of people are just so focused on superficial things. Like they look at me, I lift up my shirt for a second, they're like, whoa. Like they're so attached to like that I can't even change those people. But like keep being you. Like, I don't, it's whatever. But I would try to be a bigger person than that for your own insanity. I'm sorry to say it, but I really agree with that. I'm sorry to say it, but I just think so. Could be wrong, could be right, it's my opinion. Are you ready for golf? Yeah, for sure. Can't wait for golf. Yeah, it's definitely enjoyable. I get that too. It's just like superficial things. Like if I see a hot chick on social media, it actually pisses me off looking at her too long because that's just so superficial. It's something on the other side of the screen that I can't even like, it's just like, it makes you go crazy in a way. Like why would you want to look at like making somebody or like playing this fantasy? Why would you want to live in that life? That life is just horrible to me. I hate it. I maybe used to be like that, but go watch, like, you know, like get your job done so you can move forward and be a real person. That's just what I think. Yeah, but it's like, dude, I would never live like that, ever. I would never live like that. People hate me for that, but I don't even care. Because that doesn't make me happy. That makes me sadder. It makes me feel so like not myself, like a real person. You can, but I think once you hit past like high school, I think you should like try to move on from that life. Honest, that's just my opinion. No hate though, because I get it, life can be hard, but honestly, yeah, Sue. You know, like, you were very interesting. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm not even, I don't know. Maybe I am trying to be interesting. I don't think so though. I'm just trying to feel good, you know? You're a full package. Yeah, I guess I am. Can I ask why you lift your shirt up sometimes then? I like to be sexy once in a while. Like I like to look hot, let's say, but I know you guys like it too. So I'll do it because I know my fans will start going nuts. So if I lift my shirt up for 2 seconds, doesn't hurt the fact that everyone's going nuts, right? You know, so it's like, whatever, I like doing stuff like that. I also like to like, there's more to like modeling than like just being sexy. It's kind of like an art for me. Might not be, but like it's more, look at this person. Why on earth are you eating spaghetti live? Why are you watching me eat spaghetti live? If you heard about it. Sorry. You know, like I think I look at it as that too. Like if I'm trying to find myself, I'll look at myself and like try to model, like that helps me too sometimes. At the end of the day though, like whatever you guys like will not change the fact what I want to do. So I could like pretend I'm this model all day, make money from you guys, just be like, oh, what's up? Like, eventually I'm gonna burn out. Eventually I'm gonna say, this is not what I want to be doing every day, you know? So it's just like, yeah. So at the end of the day, I'm going to be myself. And like, I think now I'm getting a better understanding that like a lot of people were just looking at me as like a sexual figure. And that is kind of hurtful. I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, I don't really care. It's life. But it makes me kind of look down at life. You know, I'm like, damn, why are people like that? You know, because I get it, right? We all get whatever. But if you are like that, I think people hang on to things so hard. I don't know, man. It's crazy. But yeah, I know I'm more than that though. I think I proved that, but I definitely lost people because of just being myself. They would rather me like be more stuck up and like this like high school quarterback that they loved in a John Dean, Rob, whatever movie. Like they would rather that, and that's okay. But like I don't want that. Like, you know what I mean? Like I like that for a bit. I'm like, thank you. But then I realized that it was just because of that. It wasn't because of anything else, you know? So I'm like, fuck that. So I was trying to be like, I was trying to hold this character too. It felt like, you know? Like trying to like, I wouldn't say hold this character because I was always myself. But like, I was trying to like, I was like, I don't know, unconsciously, like not really knowing, just kind of like, oh, this is what people like, this is who I am. You got to keep looking good. You got to keep, I don't even know. I really don't know. But I kind of understand more. And to be honest, you change, right? Yeah, you change. Like as I grew up, I change. And a lot of people look at me like this. Bye, Dad. A lot of people look at me like, but it's because they're also trying to help. Like, so many people are trying to help, bro. So like, even when people are mean to me, I know that at the same time, they think they know what's better for me. But I've came to realization that the only person, trust me, I've tried it all. The only person that knows what's best for you is you. It's you. Trust me. Like, no matter who's your dictator, who's your boss, who's this, the real person that knows what's good for you. And at the end of the day, they'll tell you and you'll be like, what? I thought you told me you knew what's best for me, and you'll start losing your mind. But it is you at the end of the day. So try to be more on top of life, you know? Don't let other people tell you who you are. Just realize we're all human. We all have to get through it and then have fun, you know, but also be safer because, yeah, I think like a lot of things, a lot of actions we do actually hurt us a bit. Like there's things that I do that actually hurts me more because I feel using, I feel gross, I feel, you know, so I would just start to change, but don't also beat yourself up for learning. Like, you're learning, you're going through the motions, you're thinking this is what life is, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't beat yourself up too much about stuff like that. I would just be like, all right, time to move on, like it or not, you know? Yeah, I guess I do that sometimes, like hold on to that stuff, but you know. Listen, we all feel the same thing, we're just in different boats. Like, even people look at me and they're like, oh my god, but the reason why people love me is because I'm so honest. Like, even if I'm doing something against their beliefs, they still love me and respect me just because of how honest I am. So like, yes, that's super hard because you get a lot of attention and you get a lot of pressure, but they still love who I am because I'm giving them that respect, just like they're giving me, you know? And they feel change. They feel better through it, you know? Right? And it doesn't matter if you don't think it's true, just leave. I blocked you. Like, no problem. Like, whatever you don't think is real in my life, just leave. Like, this person says, take a break, leave from social media. Why are you such a horrible person? Why are you a horrible person? That's a horrible person. To tell people what to do and laugh on the other side of the couch, smoke a dart and drink whiskey. Because it's basically just older women that are so hurt because whatever it is. And it's true. I've seen it on my own couch. I've seen it. You know? And it's embarrassing to them because why do I have any afflict in your life? That's the real question. And guess what the answer comes down to? It's because there's something you know that I'm right about and you're scared for the truth. That's just it. That's literally it. I swear to God, that's it. No word of lie. Who's the one then that has the problem? Not me, because I'm being myself. So who's the one that has the problem? You. Yeah, you. You are, but like, the fact that even people are saying it would not be okay for you, you know that. That's why you're sitting in your house typing with Twitter fingers laughing. But you don't want to accept that. But you know that if you actually did some of the, it would not, so like, the fact, you don't have to say that. Like, don't even be petty about it, just move on. Because people know the real truth and no one has control over your life. Only you do. Yeah. Swear. It's true. Like, it's not like rocket science to know that. Even if people like bullied you or something, like whatever you're scared of. Yo, thank you, Lucy. It's still them and God. So like, at least you're dying for your will. Like, what are you worried about? Nothing. At the end of the day, it's nothing. You're doing this to yourself. Like, you're running the rat race on purpose because you're doing it because you're whatever. It's your fault. At the end of the day, it's always your fault. You can't put blame on everyone. It's you. Can't. Like, at the end of the day, if I can't pay for my grocery bills, it's no one else's fault but me that I can't pay for those groceries. There's no other fault. I can say, oh my God, it's so expensive. Nobody is listening. No one cares. And if you have a problem, go to Trudeau and try to figure it out, I guess. Like, I don't know what else you want me to say. Like, it's nobody's fault but you. Diana, thank you. But people know that, so it's like, if you know that, stop complaining. If you know that, just stop complaining then. Do you eat protein with carbs or keep them separate? Yeah, I have meatballs in the pasta, so I have meat, like I got protein there. And carbs. When you're older and look back at this time, what will be your best memory? I don't know until I look back, until I get older and realize that. So you can't ask me things in the future like that. Protein, carbs, salad, all that stuff's so good. You know, like, you can't ask me that until it happens, because I don't know, it changes every day. So I have no idea. Right? Toppers, thank you. Most memorable so far? Nothing. What I'm doing right now is the most memorable because I'm in the moment. I don't look back and think like, oh my God, like, no. Just great times, and I keep pushing forward for great times. That's it. That is it. Toppers, thank you guys. Thank you. Sometimes I want Italian place, I'm not too sure. But I already answered that on you. Welcome. I wish I could be like that. My anxiety gets to me. Well, you wish. You should go to the end of the rainbow and wish some more and see what that does for you. Might actually help. I don't know what to say. I would say just get over it. Just keep doing you. I would say stop complaining. Why are you complaining, right? It's better to get over things. If you sit there and complain, what are you really doing about it? You're kind of making it worse. It's kind of like, oh, I wish I didn't have a phone, but I'm still looking at my phone. You know? Just stop giving into like this sad story you're writing for yourself. Because it's your fault. That's what I'm saying. It's your fault at the end of the day if you do that to yourself. It's easier said than done. That's what they all say, Wendy. Like, what do you want from me then? Go get help. Sorry to say it. I hate that saying. It's easier said than done. No, it's easier done than said. Because said is giving you a headache and done is helping you move forward. So I would actually fight that as well. Stop listening to these sad stories people tell and then you tell yourself and constant go. It's just crazy. Mary, thank you. Pauline, thank you. I get it. I'm not saying mental health is not real. I have mental health, but I'm trying to help, so don't just figure it out. That's basically what I'm saying. I'm trying to help. And I think that's my opinion on it. So if you don't like that, go look for different help. That's my suggestion. Yeah, it's not even a perspective. Like, you don't even have to like things. That's the thing. Like, people are daydreaming. My life. Oh, like, it's so hard. What about this? You guys are giving yourself a heart attack. Like, you guys are giving yourself more anxiety. Literally. Giving yourself more anxiety. Seriously. If you want to do the real work, then write it down or something and put it on your wall and follow that. Like, it's like, you know? Okay, Wendy, I don't care what you're just saying. This is a little too much going back and forth, so I'm going to meet you. I'm getting you out of here. I can't do this. We understand you're just saying. You typed it. So we know, I know, but I don't need to hear the poor me is what I'm saying. Is this what your therapist tells you? Yes, ma'am. Yes, she does. Everyone tells you this at the end of the day. It's just what everyone's telling you is what you're not doing. Sweetie, your maturity is showing. Cool. You know? Cool. Like, I'm not aiming for maturity. I'm aiming to grow. I guess that relates to maturity, but cool. You know? Social media is the cause of a lot of people's anxiety. No, you are the cause. And I'm not saying you, it's the story you keep telling yourself. It's you saying that this is the cause. It's the person that cut me off. It's this. It's my job. It's my phone. No, you are the cause of your anxiety. You are. As much as that's hard to hear because I don't know what you've been through, at the end of the day, you make the choice to not feel a certain way. So if your phone's bugging you, you put your phone down. Your phone's bugging you, you put it down. And you breathe. But you can't put it down because you don't want to. But you're just blaming something that you like to do. At least love what you like to do. That's gonna help you more than blaming what you like to do. Right? And again, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just saying what's true, and everyone knows it's true. So I'm kind of disgusted, to be honest, that people actually doubt me that much. Because I thought I was, yeah, Jesus. But I guess I gotta speak like this a lot of the time. And prove what's true through, I guess, words. But still, you still won't get that belief. You'll still get disbelief. You picture horrible, true, no, you title your many fans. Sorry, I have no idea what you're saying. I see you have a fake account and I'm getting ready. I'm not even finishing that sentence. Not even intellectual. Can you tell when some fans show their affection different on their platforms? No, that doesn't make sense. At all. Why would they show their affection different on Kick or different on what? Maybe a different day? I'm not sure. But that definitely doesn't make sense. Good morning. Hello. I'm ready for an iced coffee again. Sometimes I stay on social media and come back when I want to. That simple. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. So you are the cause of all your anxiety? At the end of the day, yeah. But I get why people get help, because people need help. You know, they don't need help, but there's people that need help for sure. But there's also people that just want help. And like, to have somebody like help out a bit and tell you things and like kind of be there with you, that's a good thing. Like, why would that be a bad thing? But at the end of the day, my therapist tells me too that it's on you. Like, she can't hold my hand when I leave the office. Like, at the end of the day, all my beliefs, everything comes to me. But yeah, it's good to get help from the right people that you know can help you. When you listen to stories of successful people, like, that helps you. Because it's like, damn, why do you feel the need to put down others and judge people to make your points? I don't. It might come across that, but that's, I guess, I know you say that about everybody. I know you say that about all the people in power that are high up. I know you think that it's all disrespect. Everything I'm saying to you is hitting nerves that you don't like. So you're like, oh, that hit this nerve. But it's hitting your nerve because there's truth in that. So why would I feel like I have to, if I had to bring others down, I'd be doing bad things outside. Like obviously, if that was my personality, I'd be robbing, I'd be doing brutal things to get what I want. I wouldn't waste my time sitting on social media. But that's not who I am. I'm here sharing my life, my platform, the goods, the bads. I'm trying to raise people, man. And if you can't see that, you will regret that one day. because you'll realize the damage you were actually trying to do to a good person. So I'm literally just trying to help you at the end of the day not be like that. But if you don't want to, I'm still doing it. Because it's me. Like, if you want me to just hide under a blanket all day, that's not going to happen. Obviously. I'm just using an analogy. But, like, you know, like, if you want me to not eat food, I'm still going to eat food. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're going to do what we want to do at the end of the day. You have no control over that as much as you try to be like that. You know? Pauline, thank you. Lisa, thank you. You can't help other people? You can help other people. I help other people every day. I had a girl that her daughter got kidnapped, and since she watched me with my bravery and etc., she actually went to help that and put the guy in prison. And I've done tons of things. This is just proof. Like, even if I don't have that proof, I still believe, as much as you say you can't, I've believed since I was a kid that I help other people. Why? Because I guess it all comes down to proof at the end of the day. I have proof for myself of helping people. But now I have like public proof, but that's still not making me sit and laugh and say, all this stuff. That's just something I'm proud of, but like, you know, it's something I move forward on. I don't want to give up. I don't want to stop. I want to keep doing better things just like you do. You want to keep working towards good and better, and you know, we all do. So yeah, you can help people, but you can't change people, but that's normal. You're not going to change people. No. But you can help work in a direction of better change. That's the only thing you can do. But what I mean by you can change, but you can't force. You can't force people. This is just a fake account. So guys, when it's fake accounts, I block it. Like, if I feel like it's a fake account, even if I'm wrong, I block it, just so you guys know. Isn't that why we're all here? To help others? You don't even follow me. And you have 35 followers and you're following 2,000 people, so you're fake. You're a fake account. So why would you come in here and say that? You've never been here then. You know? I can't believe the games people play. But yeah, to answer your question, of course. Whatever you're here for is what you're here for. At the end of the day, I can't change why you're here. It could be just because you love looking at my hair. Okay, that's helping you. Sure. I can still have opinion of, I think that's kind of weird that all you do is look at my hair, but that's my opinion because I'm in a different place than you are. Just like you'll have opinions on things that you think is weird. And even if you say it to my face, I still feel it that you're saying it behind closed doors. It's not easy to differentiate what's real through action and knowledge. So it's, at the end of the day, it's like, no. Like, yeah. But I think I'm a better person for just saying it in a nice way or saying it in a real way. I think that brings a lot of more respect because at the end of the day, they feel better about being like someone being real to them and just being like, like, yeah. You know, I think people lie to people all day and then go home and chirp people. And then those people that get chirped, they know that that's true. They see that that's true. So you're not really helping that person by pretending you love them. You're literally just kind of ruining that person that you're pretending you love them. Slowly though, because you're giving them a chance as you're cutting them down behind the screen. So that's like slowly doing that instead of just getting it on the table. Right? Miss Diane, thank you. Yeah, it's just like but it's not sad because it's like it is sad, but like people are trying their best too, right? So like those people are not really, or they're making excuses, but like, so you can't blame me for having knowledge. Like, you can't blame me for having an opinion. So if you're blaming me, then I'm wrong. Because you think that's like whatever. So, but you can't come at me and start blaming me for having an opinion or even being right. Why? What the hell? Right? Tappers, thank you. Yeah, like, and yeah, I don't know. It's nice to be honest for me. Like, my biggest thing is being honest, even if that works against me. That's my biggest thing in life, is just being honest. Even if I'm helping people that don't even like me, there's something like I feel good about that. Like, there's something that makes me fulfilled, you know? So I can't stop doing that. That's just how I live my life, good or bad. You know? Yeah, it's just my way of living. Like, I don't like to lie to myself, to be manipulated from myself. Like, I don't like that. I don't think anyone really does. I'm 25. Yeah, it's not even a policy though, it's just a way of living. Like, I don't really like to talk like that because it's like, I don't know, it's just me. But yeah, it's just obvious. Like, if you say that, I don't know, you know, it's like obvious. Like, when you're a kid and you're looking for stuff, are you looking for honest things that excite you, or are you looking for being sad and fake? You're looking for honest things. You're like, whoa, what's this? You're looking for knowledge. You're looking for truth. Like, that's a natural human response. It's not about being fake and trying to make your own. It's not like that. It doesn't make you feel good. That's not life, you know? How old are you, dear? I am 25. Tappers, thank you. You know? Like, it's just, but if you want to test truth, just keep walking in your own truth, and you'll find truth when you do that. When you keep doing you, you'll find truth. Single, yes. If you were fake, I wouldn't be here. I know, but even people that are fake aren't even fake, because they still have to live their truth. Like, you can't drink gasoline and pretend gasoline is food. I'm sorry, but I don't care how fake you want to be, you can never be fake, because there's a truth. So, like, there's no point in, like we still see the truth. So, like, you know, like, what I'm trying to say is there's a natural and there's a natural. You know? And that's good. I'm gonna order coffee. One sec. One sec. Yeah, I get what you guys are saying with the truth always come out, but I hate that statement, in my opinion, because I think that's just a weird statement. you can live your truth and just live your truth. You don't have to look at it as the truth always comes out. Like, it's very weird and like scary and like scared and threatening. It's just a weird way to be honest with you. I would just say, just live your truth for you. Like, don't do it for whatever you're thinking in your mind because you're so scared of life and stuff. Just live your truth. And stop ganging up with people and trying to attack people and all this stuff. It's weird. It's weird though. You know what you do. But that's not nice. That's not right. That's weird. You know? Yeah, just be exactly Dr. Kev. Just be. Just be. Like, don't attack people. Don't try to be like better than people. Don't try to be you and stop thinking so like weirdly like that. Don't do things that you're scared of. Yeah, but don't do things that you're not proud of. Not don't do things that you're not scared of coming out. Again, it's not for other people. It's don't do things that you're not proud of. Because why would you do that if you're not proud of that? You're not going to feel good if you're doing stuff that you don't feel good about. Because you just won't feel good about yourself. You'd be like, made me feel less of. Right? So you just work on doing things that you feel good about. And what does that mean? There's so many ways to feel good, so many ways to feel bad. So what do I feel good about? Honestly, that's your journey. Like, that's your life journey. So there's going to be things you don't feel good about, but you learn and you grow from it. You know? It's just, you keep moving forward. That's what I'm trying to tell my, yeah. No, it's hard being 25 for sure. Yeah, it feels less of if you're not proud. Like, if you know that you hurt somebody, you won't feel good. You might feel good in the moment, but like at the end of the day, like you don't feel good that you hurt somebody. Even if it was your worst enemy, you're just like, what the fuck? Like, you don't feel like good is like how you treat yourself, how you treat people, all that stuff. So like, what's the point of doing stuff like that? Or worrying about stuff like that? There's no point about it at the end of the day. Like, zero. Because you're not making anything better. You're not making anything worse. You're just you're not doing what you really want to do. So why don't you just do what you really want to do? Because we get insecure. We're like, fuck, like I don't even know. That's what I was trying to say. It's that negative story we tell ourselves. We're like, oh, it's so hard. I'm not good enough. Like, that's all fake talk. Like, all that talk is all fake talk. So don't get into that disease, because that's a disease. Do you still model? Yeah, I got a magazine coming out pretty soon, which will be nice. My life is not complicated anymore. I work and sleep. That's good. That's what you want at the end of the day. So don't change that, because that's basically life. Work, sleep, learn, grow. That's it. There's nothing. Experience, have fun. Like, don't worry too much about stuff. What magazine can you share? No, I can't, because I don't know. But there's magazines. I've said that multiple times. Ever seen Smallville? Yes. Well, I've heard about it. I've seen clips and stuff. Right? Like, if I could share, I would say that. What's up, King? What's up, Eric? Hurts you more than them. Fun stuff, Do your favorite God gun? No. I'm patient. I can wait. Well, you have no choice. So I don't really care how patient you are. It's out of my control. So, wow, you look good. Thanks. My favorite quote, you see me struggle but never see me quit. Yeah, the only reason why I don't like that is because it's for other people at the end of the day as well. Like, you see me do this, you see me do that. Just follow God. Why are you trying to prove, like, it gives people a life to try to prove to people, to try to be, but like, who cares? Because nobody cares at the end of the day. So literally just be with God and do you. Seems like the fame got to you, you're kind of mean. No, you're a fake account, bro. And even if you aren't a fake account, that's just a weird message. You know? Like, if you're actually hurt by me being myself, why are you leaving a comment being mean? Two wrongs don't make a right. Do you think you calling me mean made me feel good? So I can say the exact same thing to you. Alright? So if you're such a good person, move on. Right? Or text people individually and tell them to go to your live. Right? You should be a motivational speaker. I used to watch motivational speaking all the time. Exactly. God is bigger than any problem I have. Yeah. And like, you have to just not look at your problems as problems, because like, if there's a problem, that means you just have something you're facing that you can't. Like, it's you have to do it, right? Like, if I have to go get groceries, I have to go get groceries. I have to eat, right? So like, just do it. Why are you thinking so much? Just do it. And know that, yeah, when you die, you die. God is there because you are moving towards it. Like, there's nothing you can do about it at the end of the day. At the end of the day, there's nothing you can do about it. So just go, like, do it, you know? It's just true, though. Like, I'm not even saying it because whatever. Like, it's just reality. Like, there's no fucking ifs, ands, or buts about that. Like, there's nothing. Like, I don't know. Right? Thank you, I guess. I'm not trying to be a motivational speaker, but I don't even know. I'm just being myself. Like, I'm just talking to myself, talking to you guys, talking about my feelings. Like, this is just fun for me. That's how I grow. It's how I learn, you know, all that stuff. I just like doing this. So I'm not really looking for, like, being a stripper, a motivational speaker. I'm not doing this stuff where everyone has an expiring, like, I'm not thinking weird, like, you know, I just live. Like, I just do me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think like that, you know? I just, like, I don't think, like, oh, I want to be this, want to be that. Like, I know you guys, like, a lot of people are thinking, what is he? That's all you're doing. Just, like, accept and move on. You know? It's craziness to me. I do, but I'll block you for that because I don't really like that comment, to be honest. Because I do accept it. There wasn't me not accepting that. I wouldn't answer it if I didn't accept it. Sure, I like that. I said thank you. Who do you want him to motivate? Which demographic? Wait, what? What do you mean? Bottom line, guys, is live for you or you will be living other people's life. So live for you, speak your truth all the time in the moment, keep moving forward, create your own understanding, or you will be always wondering what you should be, who you could be with to help you. And when you do that, you're just honestly hurting yourself more because you're asking questions, like I said, of how do I do this? What if, like, it's so hard, all this stuff. You're listening to other people instead of just, like, building your own reality. And it's not about, like your future. It's about how you feel right now. So stop thinking so much of who am I going to be. You guys, half of you guys know, a lot of you guys already wasted a lot of years, let's say you guys, a lot of people are 50, 40 years old, and you guys know, you look back and say, fuck, I wish I was young again, right? So many times. I'm not saying all of you, but I'm saying there's people that think that. So stop doing that. Live for today. Stop thinking about the future, because there is no future. It's only right now. Like, you're not gonna, stop trying to be this person that you're not ever gonna be. Just be now. You have so much experience over me as well that in reality, you're smarter than me. In reality, you're smarter than me because of what you went through, but you're not even tapping into how smart you really are. So why not just be that person instead? The in the moment person that takes risks and does things and tries to find truth and create. Because that's the real person you want to be. You know? But sorry guys, if you have a fake account, I have to block you. So if I see that, I just don't like fake accounts, because you don't know real intentions. If it's not even a real page, you can't know real intentions, right? Like, if it's not even starting real, it's not ending real. So it could, don't get me wrong, that's why I'm weary about it, but realistically, it's the risk I'll take by not letting that happen. Yeah, it's good that I do for my peace of mind. I be talking like this, so many people, even fans, turned against me thinking that I'm just some crazy guy. But now I know what like most of the world goes through by just trying to be themselves. Now I know. You know? Because that's just how it is. But yeah, let them, exactly. That is the best thing you can do, is let them. Like, because what I'm trying to say is, like, they want you to chase because they feel some sort of weird thing. Like, that's weird. So, like, feel sorry for that. Move forward, do you, and then just live your life. Because your life, no matter how much you guys thought about other people your whole life, and you guys know fair and square, you know that all that time thinking about other people was a waste of time. And I know you guys know that. I know all the worries you guys had, all of that, you would put that in the category of a waste of time. Am I correct? For sure. Right? So why continue to be like that? Yeah, realistically, you're right. There were heavy emotions you were holding. And I'm gonna block you because you're not even following me or a real account. But that comment was true, but it doesn't change the fact that you can't have real conversations and get through things. But I know most of my fans have done that. Like, most of my fans know who I am, and the biggest thing I'm grateful for is that people are giving me a chance. So like, yeah, I went through things, of course, right? But people were still here giving me a chance. Even if you didn't know exactly who I was or whatever it is, I'm super grateful that there's people that just kept giving me a chance. And I think that matters a lot to me, because you're showing up. You're showing up, doing this. You know, you've helped me with a lot of things. So that's like the biggest thing I'm grateful for. And like today, like talking to Robert, talking to Effie, those things were I was super grateful for people like that, because yeah, things happen, but look what we just showed. Things happen, and I'm not saying I'm perfect, you know, people that are jealous for me being proud of what happened, they're the weird ones. So like, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying my actions were right. I'm not saying any of that was, because realistically it wasn't. I was drinking, I was slobby, I'm yelling at people. Even if I had one reasoning there, it's still just not acceptable. And then also me not taking my time to ask somebody questions and just ripping on people, not knowing that, you know, that's not acceptable. Like, it's just not, because it's just like very, I don't know, like realistically, the shit happens is what I'm trying to say. Like, you'll never be perfect. Like, obviously it was acceptable enough for things to go well in the end of it, right? So what I'm saying out of that is things happen in life. You're never going to be perfect. You're going to go through things, but we made it right. I made it right, you know? And you guys helped me make it right too. And that's why even that conversation we had, even though it was a little sexual, whatever, we were still having good conversations that helped me. You know, you guys were saying, yo, come on, bro, this guy, like, you guys knew knowledge that I didn't know in that moment. So you guys helped me through that and said, Will, like, whatever. So we made it right too. Like, you guys helped me with that as well. So that's the beautiful part about team. That's the beautiful part about people, is as much as we think people suck and stuff, people help us out a lot, you know, in a lot of ways. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. It's hard to differentiate who those people are, because we're like, oh, so who do I trust? Who do I do this? Just trust yourself. Trust yourself that you think you have to say sorry, go say sorry. Trust yourself if you want to reach out to somebody, reach out to somebody. Trust yourself, just keep trusting yourself. And you're not going to be perfect, you're going to make mistakes, but what makes you who you are is the person that goes back and does what's right and learns from what's right, you know? And then you'll find people that you can trust more and more and more, you know? So it's not about like trying to get a lifesaver for you. It's about you just being you, and then like just trusting yourself, making your mistake, and then finding your life, you know? Right? Like, it took me a long time to just get to that point right there. Like, I was like thinking, right? But that's how I think, and look, now people are agreeing. So it's like, we also have to work through things. Like, it's not just gonna come easy. We actually have to work through it. Like, we're not just gonna sit there and like, you know, it takes work too, right? And I think we're scared of that work because we get all this pressure, and then it's also tiring work. So it's like, I don't wanna work for nothing. But just remember, it's not nothing if you're going for your truth. If you're going for your truth, it's not nothing. Yes, it can be scary and stuff, but just like if you're scared of lions attacking you and you have the ability to build a fence, build the fence. If you're scared of looking out the window to see if the lions are there, maybe look out the window because you know nothing will happen, and then if they're gone, then make a step forward through that. Like, you know, work through your fears at the same time. Doesn't mean you have to do something insane, but just like work through those fears. Like keep peaking to move forward. Like, do what you have to do, and don't bring other people down, because that's not right either. If you're doing that through jealousy, that's not right. Like, realistically, the guy on live, I was probably jealous of him because he's there, served 18 years, he's being a good guy, he's having good conversations, and there's me drinking my face off and thinking people aren't answering me, yelling at people for not answering me. So I'm like, what the frick? Like, I'm trying to excuse my bad actions, and that's just not okay. That wasn't okay. Straight up. And I'm grateful for that guy to give me another chance to come up on his live, because he didn't have to do that. Even though I have 2 million followers, whatever, it doesn't matter. The guy gets more views than I do in his lives, so he doesn't have to bring me up. Effie, that guy, he messaged me, he said, I know you have a good heart, so thank you so much, because I sent him gifts last night. And when I did, he said, bro, I know you have a good heart, and I'm sorry for not trusting you. Because at first, you know what he said to me? He said, I don't even believe you anymore. And that almost made me cry. I was like, damn, all right. So I was like, let me prove to you. So please go live so I can send you. Because I want forgiveness. And he said, okay, if you want forgiveness, show me real. And I said, okay. And then he messaged me and he said, he was saying sorry. And I'm like, no, you don't say sorry. That helped the situation. You being so hard on me there actually helped the situation. Because he's like, I don't like to be made fun of, and I feel horrible about that. I didn't know that that's what was going on. I just thought people weren't answering me. I was in my own ways, being mean, right? But he said, so I paid it forward, and he ended up respecting that. And I'll probably still text him after, see how he's doing. I texted him this morning, just asking him how he's doing. Still want to be there because it's like, it's not just about the money, it's not just about that, it's about showing up, which is even harder. But yeah, man. Yeah, I had to make amends because it wasn't right, and I don't want to be looked at as that. I don't want to be that person, most importantly. So I'm super grateful that that guy gave me a second chance. Yeah, he messaged me today. I said, this guy's so nice, Effie, dude. Thank you, guys, Effie, so much. I said, hey, bro, how you doing today? He said, hey, brother, with a good heart. I'm fine, how are you? I said, I'm better today, thank you, Effie. And he said, I'm happy for you. Let's forget about what happened. It's okay. You're a good guy. Heart. Bro, thank you so much, seriously. I said, this message means the world to me. Seriously, it does. He doesn't have to do that, and he did that for me. Yeah, I said, I hope you know that. Seriously, I hope you feel like a good guy as well, because you helped me tremendously. So thank you with all my heart. Bro, thank you. Because seriously, that's a nice person, bro. He doesn't have to be nice. He does not have to. He's in the driver's seat. He does not have to forgive. He doesn't have to. But he decided to. And to remind me that. That's gorgeous, bro. Seriously, gorgeous. So thank you, Effie. Thanks. And Robert, thanks. And your best friend texted me, Robert, so hopefully we can do a live, all of us. I'm gonna text him back later. Just been super busy and stuff, in my own head and stuff, but yeah, good stuff. He has kind eyes. Oh yeah, dude, Effie's a stud, not gonna lie. He's a beautiful soul, that guy. Really beautiful soul. Not even just saying that, to be a nice guy, I really see that, and it's actually really cool. Even when I sent him gifts, he was almost tearing up, and that made me really damn, bro, this guy's a beautiful guy. And I'm like, you think that's a lot, bro? I want to do more now for you, that gives me that but I think he saw how much I cared, because I was texting him all day after, and I was like, that's the only person I wanted to help in that moment. I didn't care about my reputation. I just cared about being there for the people that I was being mean to. And I didn't, because I never want to be that person, but we all can be that person sometimes. I know maybe a lot of you have better self-control than I do, but we all make mistakes sometimes. We get mad, whatever our head's going through, we think this is true, this isn't true. Shit happens, but we all go through shit we're not proud of, So it's just grateful for people to help out with that, you know? Thanks, guys. Yeah, because sometimes you feel like you're the biggest failure for your mistakes, but in reality, like, there's so many people that will tell you that, like, you're not the only one. You know, thanks. But yeah, because, like, you know, we try our best, and, like, there's, like, an inner voice sometimes that is being mean because we think we have to be safe or all this stuff. But I was never like that, man. Like, growing up, like, I don't know what happened to me, but I started getting meaner because I felt I had to. But that was my number one rule growing up, is don't be mean to people. Like, even behind the scenes, don't be mean. Like, own up and be a bigger person. And don't talk mean, you know? But, like, I started to change that because I was like, I gotta protect myself. I gotta be tougher. I gotta all this stuff. But bro, that's craziness sometimes. Like, there's a better route than to do stuff like that. But I'm learning every day. Sometimes you feel like a broken record because you're constantly going back and forth. But to be honest, the only way to grow is to act and do something about it at the end of the day, right? Yeah, precisely, that's true. And really though, at the same time, you know, but obviously everything you do is working towards real, like being realer and better. So I don't really have to preach like real so much because we're all pushing towards like that, like feeling better. So it's more just like, yeah, just, you know, I guess patience and all that matters as well. You know? But yeah, you guys know it's not easy on social media as well, right? Like, there's a lot of times on social media that it's just tough. You don't know it's on the other side of a screen, so you don't know what's good or what's bad or what's happening. Like, it's not like in-person reactions, you know? So it's like different than, it's just different, you know? So I try to make it as real as I can, but it's hard because I don't, like, I'm learning as well, right? Like, I'm learning, like, as well. Yeah, no problem. That was fun inviting people up. And, like, don't take it personally if I didn't invite you up, because I'm just inviting people up. And, like, I don't care who you are. I was just trying to have conversations with anyone last night or the other night because I was feeling down on myself, you know, from what happened. So I needed like attention. I was like, frick, man, like, right? But it was nice having people up as well. Yeah, literally, it was nice having people up. It was nice, bro. Just some things I wasn't proud of, you know, even just like telling everyone to add my Snapchat and stuff. Like, I don't think that's professional or cool in any way, to be honest with you. Because obviously I was doing it for a reason, right? I was like, oh, I want some pics or something, but I don't think that's, I honestly just don't feel proud about stuff like that. But, you know, it is what it is, and I'm moving forward, but it taught me a lot about how I want to move forward. So I think I'm really, yeah, I don't think it was like, it didn't feel, but I think the whole thing just last night, like the other night, I think the whole thing. I think drinking too much made me feel like shit. I think being mean to people, I think there was so much that I woke up and I just didn't want to get out of bed. Like, I was like, I'm staying here, you know? So I literally stayed in bed till like dinner. And I didn't even turn on my phone. Like, I didn't turn on my phone. I stayed in bed all the way to dinner. I was just, but yeah, I really appreciate like you guys just coming to me that night and having conversations with me. I really like I appreciate you guys so much. Like you guys don't know really how good. I know we get caught up in all the social media drama, but at the end of the day and throughout the whole day, we realize that it's all a blessing. So like thank you, you know, because it is like what would you rather, not have people there with you? No, that's just not true, you know? So even if we don't agree, let's say, it's still better to have people that are still caring about you, you know? Right? So yeah, I appreciate it. And it's good getting to know you guys too, not just like on the other side of the screen, but like even with Jenny saying just now, she's like, thanks for saying that. I thought of Jenny when I saw Jenny that night when I brought her up. Now I know her personality more, and I'm like, damn, I got people that really care, you know? So all of that is super nice. I think I'm just like super anxious to do that all the time, because I'm a very like hardcore guy. So like I'm always like getting stuck on things and looking at things and trying to figure things out. And I think that's where the drinking came in play. Like I want to drink and let go and stuff. But that's not the way to do it, right? Like I really got to work on myself instead of doing that, right? So yeah, just working on that. Yeah, no, alcohol is the worst thing ever. Like I don't think after that night I'll ever drink again. Like, I'm not even just saying that. I honestly don't think, unless I'm like with buddies and like we're like locked away with no phones and we're like, I don't even know. I still think I'd make a bad decision. I just think alcohol is scary because there's a point where you're just kind of blackout, and I think that's just crazy, you know? Yeah, I guess it's how you use it though too, right? Like there's a lot of people that are comfortable with their alcohol intake. They'll have a couple of drinks or 3 drinks and they know like from experience too when to stop. So I guess it is learning through it as well, you know? Okay, I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, exactly. There's so many things can happen, but I'm gonna get going right now because I gotta go to the washroom. But hopefully I see you guys later. I might take a little break ski, but then probably hop on later. So thank you guys for coming in the live. Really appreciate it, seriously. Thanks for the talks and everything. And I'll probably see you guys later. I won't be on COD right now. Probably play GTA. I don't know. I think I just need a break for a bit. Like I'm out of breath. So yeah, I just want to chill, you know? But thank you guys, and I'll probably see you later because I got nothing else to do, so I'll probably hop on, see what you guys are up to, have some more talks. But thank you guys.